Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Reaction-Video hier auf diesem Kanal. Heute reagieren wir wieder auf Downy Life. Wir haben letzte Woche auf das Video reagiert. Boating this city with more channels than Venice. Jetzt hat er wieder hochgeladen und dieses Mal ist es das Video Riding the World's Only Rotating Boat Lift. Ich bin gespannt, wir gehen einfach direkt rein, würde ich sagen, und abfahren.
That is a rotating boat lift. It's called the Falkirk Wheel here in Scotland, and we're gonna try it. In fact, we're going to drive our boat up it. It is the world's one and only rotating boat lift, an engineering marvel and one of Scotland's biggest tourist attractions. But heading up it will take us through tunnels, a huge staircase lock, and along some of the most serene landscapes in Scotland. So we are about to enter one of the wonders of the waterways.
The one and only Falkirk Wheel.
The Falkirk Wheel. It's been on my narrowboating bucket list for a while. So we've rented this narrowboat online using drifters.co.uk and picked it up at Black Prince Holidays just below the Falkirk Wheel.
Haben wir eigentlich exakt genau gleich gemacht, nur dass wir es in Stoke-on-Trent abgeholt haben. Aber wir hatten auch Black Prince Holidays. Oder Black Price, was ist's?
Black Prince Holidays.
Black Prince Holidays. Ja, das wird interessant, weil wir haben ja auch einen Bootlift genutzt, aber der Bootlift, den wir genommen haben, der macht halt so. Und der Bootlift macht halt
just below the Falkirk Wheel on the Forth and Clyde Canal here.
The view wasn't as good today because of the weather, but hopefully
it feels very Scottish.
It does indeed, yeah.
It means the lock is set for us.
It's set for us, yeah.
Gates open.
wow.
As easy as it gets. Nicole and I love the canal system in the UK, so we're taking 3 different narrowboats on 3 different canals, including the longest set of locks, the city that has more canal than Venice, and now the famous Falkirk Wheel. Welcome to Downy Life Travels by Boat.
Das ist aber auch, da möchte ich auch hinfahren. Wir haben eigentlich geschaut, dass wir gehen wollten, wo wir hinwollen. Und ich hatte Schottland auch so auf der Liste von, ja, da könnten wir hingehen. Problem war, wir haben nachher auf Drifters geschaut. Wir haben nicht wirklich einen Ort gefunden, wo du das Boot mieten konntest. Also es hat es schon gegeben, aber halt nicht wirklich gutes Zeug, sage ich mal. Aber er hat was gefunden, also können wir das auch. Also vielleicht nächsten Sommer, vielleicht, wer weiß.
Falkirk Wheel is moving already. The Falkirk Wheel is used as a link, connecting the Forth and Clyde Canal down at the bottom here, where boats will enter the lift from the basin, rotating up 35 meters to an aqueduct, which then carries the boats to the Union Canal. And all of this will just take a matter of minutes. This is a control
room's up there, yeah.
A control room. Air traffic control, but for the Falkirk Wheel.
Correct.
They have to manage all the boats that are coming up this single lock, tell them to pull over and wait, boats coming from the other direction.
Yep.
You've got tour boats operating here, day rental boats. You've got 3-4 week-long rentals. How long does it take to do a rotation?
15 minutes, maybe even that.
15 minutes less? Felt like less.
Yeah, 10-15 minutes.
It rotated as we were coming up.
Yeah. It doesn't take long.
The time for it to do a rotation, or a half rotation, is the same as it takes for us to go in one lock, but that has replaced 15 locks.
Yep.
That means it's 15 times faster.
Yeah.
Das ist auch krass, bei denen geht es nur 15 Minuten für so eine Umdrehung. Wir waren beim Anderton Boat Lift, das ist ja eigentlich genau das gleiche grundlegende Konzept. Die Höhe war, glaube ich, ungefähr genau gleich, nur dass halt beim diesem Lift war es so, als wir da waren, war eine Gondel geschlossen und dann fuhr halt nur eine. Und da konntest du, weil nur noch eine gefahren ist, nur noch jede halbe Stunde einen hoch und einen runter, einen hoch und runter und so weiter machen. Weil hier kannst du ja jemand hoch und runter in einer Viertelstunde bringen. Also haben es ein bisschen einfacher hier.
In fact, 2 years ago...
Ja, eben genau den haben wir genommen.
The Anderton Lift, one of the other boat lifts in the UK. But I guess the real question is, why use a lift? Well, 2 episodes ago, some friends and I took on the challenge of climbing the steepest set of locks in the UK, the Canehill Flight, with 16 locks in a row, which took us most of the day to climb about the same height as the Falkirk Wheel. But today
also so ein Loks sind cool und alles, aber wir haben auch, an einem Tag haben wir 24 Loks mal gemacht, das war hart. Loks machen eigentlich grundlegend, sind jetzt nicht schwer, aber nach einer Zeit denkst du dir so, ach nö, jetzt kommt schon wieder ein Lok, was soll das? Aber naja, ja.
But today's ride will only take us about 10 minutes to climb the same 100 feet. There are quite a few tourists here just to see it. Some will go for a ride in the boat, but I love to do it. If you're physically capable to do it, I think you should. We've rented a boat, we're gonna drive it ourselves and go on. And it looks like we're up next. Okay, so how does the Falkirk Wheel work? Well, firstly, we're gonna slide our boat into the lower caisson, which is essentially the name for the tub that our boat will float in.
What do you do for me?
Yeah.
Where's your boat? If you tie it up in that orange ball, I just behind you there.
Roger. tie it? Or
Boah,
just
sie können
hold
selber fahren. Als wir gegangen sind, da hatten wir Probleme bei der Buchung. Ich habe es zu Hause 2 Monate vorher schon versucht. Das konntest du nicht im Ausland machen. Ich habe angerufen, ging nicht. Ich habe vor Ort dann angerufen, ging nicht. Wir haben versucht, über den Computer zu buchen. Ging auch nicht. War ein Riesending. Und ja, schlussendlich haben wir, glaube ich, 20% Rabatt auf ein Touristenboot gekriegt. Thank you very much. Aber ja, wir sind hoch und runter gefahren. Wir konnten leider halt nicht selber. Was ein bisschen schade ist, aber egal.
That was easy. Very friendly instructions. We're first timers anyways. The gate is closing behind us. Oh, it comes up from underneath.
Ah, hier kommt es von unten. Bei uns kam es von oben nach unten gefahren. Es gab gerade insgesamt 3 Tore. Eins hat so ein Becken abgeschottet. Dann war so ein langes Becken. Dann wurde das nochmal abgeschottet. Dann wurde der Lift auch nochmal abgeschottet. Aber hier ist einfach nur ein Tor. Okay, wahrscheinlich sind es 2 Tore, weil gäbe es sonst keinen Sinn.
Watertight gates will close behind us, holding all this water in. And here comes the second gate.
Ah, doch, das
so
ist
that
alles.
first one sealed the canal off, and this is going to seal the water.
Exakt, was ich
here.
meinte.
Boom. Okay, we're officially sealed. I call this a bathtub. It's like we're floating in water in a bathtub that's going to get taken up to the sky. I know that's not a technical term, but that's what makes sense to me. Now, so there are 2 boats in the lower bathtub, if you will. I don't know if there are any boats in the one above us. There might be, there might not be. But boats displace the same amount of water as they weigh. The weight of the water leaving is the same as the weight of the boat going in, which means whether there are boats or not in the bathtub above us, we are still the exact same weight. We are at equilibrium. It's like very cool science. And since we are the same weight as the one above us,
Das ist das größte Zahnrad, das ich je gesehen habe.
we counteract each other, which means it doesn't actually take that much weight to rotate us. Because it's not one side is heavy, full of boats, and the other side is light. We weigh the same. We're moving. Now the reason that's
shit.
important is because our caisson is full of water and 2 boats, which is very heavy, and it needs to be lifted 35 meters into the air, which would be difficult. However, the caisson above us is coming down. You can see here, this is rotating, because that is what's swinging us out. And we are on wheels, and since we're heavy because of the water, we will always stay flat and level at the bottom. And we're just kind of loose in this rotating wheel. Wow. It's pretty smooth. Holy cow, look at this. And since they weigh the same, whether or not it has a boat in it or not, it actually doesn't take much energy to rotate the Falkirk wheel. They say the amount of electricity needed to start the rotation on this is only what it takes to boil 6 kettles of water. Lifting boats into the air is a unique problem, but the result here is a modern piece of engineering that quickly and efficiently does the job. And I gotta admit, it looks pretty cool too. It's pretty impressive how an entire single piece of infrastructure, which was needed to replace the locks that were here anyways. But you design it in such a way and come up with a creative way of doing it, and it spurred this whole tourism industry here as well. These entire day boats visiting, full of tourists, just to ride this. We're here for 4 days on this, just for this. Pretty spectacular. Look how high up we are now. But the other benefit of this is that a normal lock has water moving from the top to the bottom. But this system doesn't lose any water.
Boah, aber auch, also die haben ja viel eine bessere Aussicht. Bei uns im Blog gab es eine kurze, so eine Timelapse-artige Sequenz, wo man auch so ein bisschen das Zeugs gesehen hat, aber du hast einfach nur Metall überall gesehen. Hier siehst du ja wirklich raus, also hier ist ja wirklich gute Aussicht.
Water moving from the top to the bottom. But this system doesn't lose any water because it's always bringing water from the bottom back up to the top. And that is the other main feature of this, that long aqueduct that sticks out. It's this river in the sky, so you can get to the actual boat lift part. But that sticks out right on the other side of a tunnel. So the sequence is very cool.
Ein Tunnel.
Come up the boat lift, across an aqueduct, basically, and then into a tunnel. And how long does it take to rotate?
So the rotation that we just done,
Yeah.
4.5 minutes.
4.5 minutes.
Ich liebe diesen
Okay,
Akzent.
thank you. Well, nice to meet you. Off we go. That was the Falkirk wheel, but up here's the aqueduct, then a tunnel, a couple
Boah.
more locks. Okay, we're out of the bathtub and back officially in the canal. Ooh, strong wind. We're gonna go straight into the next 2 locks.
I will stay here.
Yeah,
Everyone is so apologetic about the weather.
I know. They don't need to be apologetic about the weather. We guessed it would be like this.
I mean, I had hoped it wouldn't.
We don't want it to be like this, but look at that.
Der
Fast
fand die
view of
Kamera.
it. Next stop, tunnel. Tunnel. And just as we're getting started on this journey, the Scottish weather has suddenly decided to turn itself up a little bit. Should turn the headlight on. There we go. It's
Oh, der
really
Tunnel ist aber
starting
auch
to rain
geil.
now.
What does the red light mean?
Aber sie haben ein rotes
Read the
Licht.
sign right here. Fixed red means stop. It's off. Alternate red and green, proceed with caution.
What does just the red mean?
If it's fixed red, I wonder if the green's not working.
All right.
We were told we can go straight in, so we're going in.
There's no one coming.
It's really starting to rain now.
Yeah.
At least we'll be dry for a minute in the tunnel.
I liked it better when it rained in the
Oh, der
tunnel
Tunnel ist
than
aber
it's
noch
on the
neu.
outside.
So alt ist er
This
nicht.
tunnel is 180 meters. This might be a weird thing to say, but
Ja, der ist sehr neu.
this is a nice tunnel. It's like the most modern tunnel we've encountered. Lots of space.
Und sogar
Nice
Licht.
walkway.
Good ventilation.
Well lit. Wow, are we nerds for this now? We're just coming straight into a walk. It's pouring rain. Just take a minute. Dry. What's the rush? And if you thought this series of impressive canal engineering features couldn't get any better than a rotating boat lift followed directly by a new tunnel, wait until you see what's waiting around the corner for
Oh,
us.
oh.
Look at the
Was
size
kommt?
of these locks. These are
Whoa.
massive. These are 2 consecutive deep locks, known as a staircase lock. I think this is my first staircase flight. Remember, the Falkirk wheel was built to replace a series of locks.
die sind
but
ja
these
übel
two are
hoch.
still in operation at the top. Get us up the final step to the Grand Union Canal. The impressive part is that's only half of it. Still the next lock to go into. So this is a staircase lock. You go from one straight into the next one. I think some people think
Aber
I'm
macht die
crazy.
selber.
Come to Scotland. It's pouring rain.
Hallo, ich vom Ende vom Video bin es. Es kann sein, dass in der Mitte von dem ganzen Video einfach die Aufnahme abgebrochen hat und ich es nicht gecheckt habe und ich alles jetzt durchgeschaut habe. Und nach Minute 14 oder so hat es einfach aufgehört. Ich möchte jetzt auch nicht irgendwie Fake-React machen. Das heißt, das war's mit dem Video hier. Schaut bei ihm vorbei, wenn ihr den Rest vom Video sehen wollt. Das war natürlich alles extra hier. Lasst bei ihm ein Abo da, Like da, schaut beim Video vorbei. Das war unerwartet. Bin leicht frustriert. Egal. Schönen Tag noch, auf Wiedersehen und tschüss.
I wanna be like you.